Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Upbeat and I hope you are doing very well. So your peace lily is not blooming and thinking what to do. Here in this video we are going to discuss why it happens, what you can do so that you get your peace lily to bloom. First, let's discuss about the basic but important issues, and at the end I would also discuss what nurseries or garden centers do to force the peace lily to bloom. Alright, let's get started. Peace lily is one of the most popular indoor and air purifying plants. Here is the first mistake that many people do. As it's popular as an indoor plant, people keep them in indoor and doesn't think much about whether it's getting enough light or not. See, the peace lily can tolerate low light, and in fact leaves should be quite green even though you keep in low light. But problem is it's not going to bloom. To get the flowers we should provide it enough bright light. In fact, if it's not too much hot in your place, you can even provide direct sunlight for half an hour to 1 hour. For example, I am keeping both of my plants in my balcony itself and they get the direct sunlight for around 1 hour. As of now, I am not facing any issues at all. But again, please be very careful. If it gets more direct sunlight, leaves are going to turn yellow, something like this. Remember that light is the most important thing among all the other things that we are going to discuss. Two warnings here. Warning number 1. Peace lily is toxic if consumed. So please be very careful if you have kids or pets at your home. Our Egon normally doesn't chew any leaves. Not sure why Egon is chewing the leaves of Prasandra plant today. Anyway, looking quite cute.
চুমুনি দিবা এইটো এই পয়জন আছে
কি poison?
Warning number 2. Please don't shift your plant to somewhat low light area once it's starting to bloom. If you do, the flowers are going to turn green very fast. For example, it happened with me last year. Though it was blooming well, you can see that many of the flowers were green. I actually shifted the plant from a very bright place to indoor. Well, was thinking to decorate my home a bit, but my plants did not like it. The second reason could be you haven't used a good potting soil mix. Peace lily need rich and extremely well drained soil. For my plants, I do it this way: 30% normal garden soil, 25% vermicompost, 25% cocopeat, and rest 20% perlite. If you like, you can add 15 grams of neem cake powder and 25 grams of bone meal at the time of repotting. Please note that my plants are in 10-inch pot, and for better result, please use at least 8 to 10-inch pot. You can also use smaller pots, something like this. But they are not going to spread very well in such pots, and eventually you would need to repot them in coming days. While preparing the soil mix, please avoid using clay soil as much as you can, or else it would find very difficult to produce new offshoots. To get more flowers, our plant should produce many offshoots, and usually we get one flower on one shoot. Here I am showing an example. In the middle is the mother plant, and on both sides there are two new offshoots. Peace lily also produce new offshoots the similar way. The more new offshoots means more flowers. But again, to get the flowers, the offshoot should be massive one. For example, here you can see me dividing my peace lily plants. After transplanting them, I got the flowers on the one which was somewhat massive, not very tiny like all this. Let's talk about how to fertilize. Peace lily is not a heavy feeder, and if we fertilize them once in 2 to 3 months, it's okay. Again, it's better to avoid applying solid fertilizers, and we should try to use liquid fertilizer. To apply the solid fertilizers, normally we remove the surrounding soil or at least do a bit tilling. While doing that, by mistake, we may damage the new offshoots. In my case, you can already see that there is no any space between the offshoots and the wall of the pot. So there is no way I can apply solid fertilizers. But in your case, if they are not growing this way, then please feel free to use solid fertilizers, and for that we can use just compost or vermicompost once in 2 to 3 months. For my plants, I apply Growth Plus Bioorganic and the dose is 5 ml in 1 liter water. Apply once in 20 to 30 days from November onwards. It's because peace lily starts to bloom from the beginning of April. During the rest time of the year, you can apply once in 2 to 3 months. Instead of the Growth Plus Bioorganic, you can also apply NPK 19-19-19 and the dose is half teaspoon in 1 liter water. The next issue could be the not enough water. Most of the indoor plants need very less frequent watering, but it's not same as peace lily. It needs constantly moist soil and it would be better if you don't let the topsoil dry out something like this. The leaves and flowers are going to wilt if we do so. As it needs frequent watering, we need to use extremely well-drained soil. If it's not and the soil is soggy, then your plants may get damaged. Basically, you need to fix any of the above mentioned things. But what to do if you are doing everything perfectly and still not getting any flowers? In that case, we need to use gibberellic acid, and this is what many nurseries do to force the peace lily to bloom well. The dose is 1 ml in 1 liter water and you can spray once in 30 to 40 days from November onwards. Along with that, you can also use flower booster from Trash Basket. The dose is 4 grams in 1 liter water and you can apply once in 25 to 30 days from November onwards. Instead of flower booster, you can also use any other fertilizer which contains all the micronutrients. For example, you can also use Biovita seaweed extract. Similar to the peace lily plant, snake plant is also a very popular indoor plant. But problem is they grow quite slowly. You can check out my next video and see how to force the snake plants to grow much faster. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please don't forget to like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you are new to Gardening Upbeat. Thank you for watching, take care and see you very soon.